Hello everyone. Well, um, I spend hours on the computer creating logos, brochures, greeting cards, posters, and so on. And I work on softwares like Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, and so on. Well, I think you would have guessed by now that I am a graphic designer and a student of the Visual Communications Department of Brookhaven College. Hello, I'm Mamta Nahar. I'm I'm originally from Chennai, India, and I moved to Dallas, Texas about a few years ago. And because I got married and my husband was working here, and that's the reason why I moved here. Well, after I moved here, obviously moving to a new country has its own challenges, and so yeah, it took some time for me to get adjusted. It took some time for me to get adjusted to the new place, the new people, new culture, and one of the most challenging things for me here was doing everything on my own, which I'm not used to because there I had someone to do almost everything for me. I had someone who to drive a car, someone to do my household chores, and everything. But also it was a learning experience for me having to do all these things on my own. And so after I came here and I got settled, hadn't gotten my work permit then, so I was bored at home, so I thought I should at least do something. So I thought, why don't I, do a course and take up studies? Because anyway, I had been out of touch for a while. So that's when I found this great visual communications program at Brookhaven College, and I took it up, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm almost at the end of my degree, and I would be graduating very soon, hopefully by the end of summer. And well, that's about the introduction about me, and now I will show you four things that tell a lot about me. Well, the first item I have to show is this drawing that I did. Just one This is this drawing that I did, um, and I did this when I was about 17. I had just finished high school. Why I chose this is because this drawing is one of my very first ones, and one of the ones that I'm very proud of. And whenever I meet friends or relatives, I mean, most of my friends and relatives know that I have a passion for art and design and stuff. And whenever they ask me, show me something, this is one of the first things I show. And and I also why I like it because I never thought I could draw a human face, hands, and stuff, which is actually one of the most difficult to do. And so, but I was able to do it, and I was very happy with it. And when I look back at this, I always think, did I really do this? So, so this is, and also I bought it all the way from India to here because I like it so much, and I'm really happy about this. Of course, over the years I've done a lot more, but this is still one of my favorites that I have done so far. Well, now that I've told you about my passion and about what I'm proud of, now I'm going to talk to you about what one of my biggest fears. Well, you might be surprised. Yes, it is car keys. Well, it might be a little odd to people in the USA, but for me, driving has been one of my biggest fears. One, because I haven't really driven before. While I was in India, I've always had someone like a chauffeur who would do it for me. And if not, we had very good public transport, and I would just use that. And since I've always had a little fear of driving, I never bothered to learn it, and I didn't have to. But after I moved here to the US, I realized that it's almost impossible to, especially in Dallas, to survive without knowing driving. So I very reluctantly took my learner's exam, and now I'm practicing driving, and I have my driving test coming up, which I hope to clear. And well, hopefully, I would clear it, and my fear for driving would go away. The next object is a cushion. Actually, the object is my couch, but since I cannot show my whole couch, I'm just showing a cushion from the couch. Well, why I'm saying this is because a lot of people, including my husband, think I'm very lazy and spend hours on the couch. I agree that I can be a little lazy sometimes, but not all my time on the couch is not really productive because I do my assignments, I do my shopping, I do my research, and almost everything online, and so I have to spend hours on my couch browsing on my computer. But yes, sometimes I do get into some lazy and spend hours together on my couch, which I know I should cut down on. So yeah, so that this is the third thing about me that I want to show, and this leads me to my last thing. What people know me, and sometimes, especially my husband, doesn't like about me. Well, it's a dress. And yes, I am a big shopaholic and I love to dress up. And because dressing up well makes me also feel good. And my husband is amazed at how many clothes I have and how I can wear something new every week. So he's really surprised, and sometimes he like tells me that you're wasting too much time and money on shopping and clothes and stuff, but at the same time he says like he likes that I have a good sense of style, and I get a lot of compliments from a lot of friends also about it. So yeah, these are the four things that define me. And well, I there are a lot of things that I'm proud of, especially with my art and my design, but also there are certain areas which I know I need to improve, like I have to learn driving whether I like it or not. And I should kind of be a little less lazy, maybe spend not that much time on the couch and not that much time shopping. I think these are the areas that I could improve on, which I hope to in the future. Well, this was about me. Thank you so much for listening to me, and I would love to know more about you guys too. Bye.